Alcohol. It seems to be everywhere. People drink it at parties, at business functions, at bars, and in the comforts of their own homes. Many people are able to control their alcoholic tendencies. However, others fall prey to its addictive nature. It is estimated that 18 million adults in the United States suffer from alcoholism. One of these side effects is a change in how decision-making of alcoholics is affected over the long term. Researchers at the University of Colorado have discovered new information regarding some of the long-term effects of alcohol dependence. Alcoholics suffer decreased decision-making capabilities even when sober. A better understanding of the effects of alcoholism on the brain will give us more perspective on treatment and prevention strategies. The minds of alcoholics are significantly different from the minds of sober individuals. We observe increased ventral striatal activity when alcoholics viewed pictures of alcohol. Ventral striatal activity is related to the reward center of the brain. Sight and smell of alcohol increase activity in subjects' dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. The dorsolateral prefrontal cortex is responsible for motor planning and regulation. Essentially, cue-elicited craving studies have showed a vast network of brain regions that are involved in goal maintenance, DLPFC, reward and decision-making, OFC and BG, emotional processing, insula, and memory, hippocampus, are related to alcoholic dependence. Subjects' craving is related to the cognitive processing of the brain. The brain regions affected by craving are those closely related to reward and decision-making processes. Hi, I'm Vignesh Muralidharan, and I'll be your host tonight as we explore some of the effects of alcohol on the brain. First, I started my investigation by interviewing a few alcoholics.
$10,000 for school. I totally just bought $10,000 with booze.
Yeah, man. Started drinking when I was 14. First time I got drunk, man. Then it led into more drugs, ecstasy, cocaine, meth. I was in the world. Alright? I started doing some crazy jumping off buildings. Man, I took a 1,000cc motorcycle, popped a wheelie at 100 miles an hour. You know why? Because I am invincible.
Now my journey takes me to the city of Boulder, Colorado, where I'll be meeting with a researcher to discuss some of the effects of alcoholism on long-term decision-making capabilities.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Here at the Chadley Labs, we have conducted over 21 years of alcoholism research. Recently, we carried out 3 separate studies into alcoholism and its effects on decision-making. Through our research, we have discovered that alcoholics have significantly impaired decision-making skill, even when they are sober. We came up with a study called the Iowa Gambling Task. This is a decision-making task where participants are presented with 4 decks of cards. That's the stuff. Their goal is to maximize their total winnings. 2 decks pay out $100 for winning, the other 2 decks pay out $50 for winning. However, there is a catch. The decks with the higher payouts lead to more losses, and on average, participants lose money. The lower payout decks on average reward the participants' money. We have observed a clear difference in the decision-making skill of alcoholics and our control group. Neurologically sound individuals take cards from the higher payout deck at first. However, as they observe the losses, they switch to the lower payout deck. Substance-dependent participants, however, would remain with the higher loss deck. The Iowa Gambling Task is a good model of real-world risk-taking because of the uncertain nature of the task. Through this experiment and others, we were able to consistently see that alcoholism had a negative effect on decision-making in the human brain.
Clearly, we can see that alcoholics' brains are fundamentally different from those of neurologically sound individuals. Even while sober, alcoholics tend to make poorer decisions. This is because alcohol adjusts the structure of our brains and how our brains process information. Thanks for joining me tonight.